It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
First down, and they go right back to it. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Now second and 6 at the Browns' 6-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. Bails out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Got to figure out this third down here.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it at the 7. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. Into traffic, complete! And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
60 Vikings. 70 Kibble. 60 Mavericks. 60.
Here's Milton, first and 10. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The Browns first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from the 43.
19, go, Reed, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yuck on top of it.
Finds space for a few yards that time. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
7 Pirates, let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running this one left. He's out the clear. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On the stop.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's the snap on 4th. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, strike.
Man in motion, headed right. They give here to the motion man. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Broncos 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And thankfully for them, that nice return is not lost on the fumble block. It skips out of bounds. They're going to still get to send the offense out.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Milton back to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Ready, set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Broncos 10. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the ground game here. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To throw. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Setting up to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Air it out on third. Throwing this for the end zone. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. One last play before the break.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Catch.
They'll try and punch it in, and he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
18, high there. 60, Panther 60, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 50, trap 50.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Pirates. Street. Go.
Milton now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
60 Bison.
Throwing now, Milton. Complete to Mims. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Pass play on 1st and 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. All in left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 60.
They'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 line, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
19 tight, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Get it. 1918.
Hand off to Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round.
Ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out. It's one of those spots out wide.
A handoff here to Sampson. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here comes Sampson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19, let's go now. 18, 5 here. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut out left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one complete to Pitts. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in a hurry-up here.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 10.
Got it. Ready?
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air. He hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we'll see you next time from Denver.